So you've got your hiring roadmap sorted and you're ready to get started hiring some new roles. But when you look at the type and number of roles that you've got to hire, you begin to wonder if your in-house team is going to be enough. You know that operational recruitment takes time and pulls your focus away from other areas of the business. So it might be time to start looking for some external support. But when does it actually make sense to bring in an external recruitment partner as opposed to using your internal team? To answer that, you've got to ask yourself a few other questions first. Number one, do you have the capabilities in-house? Your team might have a niche domain or industry knowledge that you just couldn't get through an external partner. Or on the other hand, it might be that there are knowledge gaps in terms of tech stacks, roles, seniority that your internal team just can't fill. In this case, you might want to consider bringing on a recruitment partner to fill some of these gaps, at least in the short term. They may even be able to help upskill your team so that they can take on more niche roles on their own in the long run. Number two, what's your hiring volume? You may have the competencies in-house, but it might be that the sheer number of roles you need to recruit for means that you need to bring in some additional support. Or maybe you have seasonal hiring needs, which means that it doesn't make sense for you to increase the size of your team in the long term. In either case, you should consider bringing external support to help make the number of roles more manageable. Once hiring slows and your team feels like they have a good grip on the scope of work, then you can consider offboarding the partner. Number three, what's the urgency? Let's say you don't have the internal knowledge or capacity to meet your current hiring targets. One way to solve this could be to upskill your current team or to bring on board new team members. While this may seem like a great option, hiring or training a full-time talent acquisition team takes time. And if the roles you need to fill are urgent, building or upskilling your team may not be feasible. That's why plugging in a partner like Ambi will help you get up and running with these urgent roles sooner. By taking the time to reflect on your team's capacity, the hiring volume, and the role urgency, you'll be better placed to decide if your team is up to the task or if it's time to bring on some external support. Let us know if you have any more questions, and good luck.